Ever get stuck in an edit? The client's breathing down your neck,
We have sort of a problem here.
demanding 7 different versions of the same shot? Well, there's a tool for that. Let's dive into what the take selector can do. First, forget stacking clips like it's a game of Jenga. The take selector can hold multiple versions of a clip in one neat little package on the timeline. So yeah, let's set one up. Creating a take selector, super easy. Let's just get a clip on the timeline. We'll right click on it, go all the way down to the bottom here, and let's click on take selector, and bam.
That was easy.
Now you've entered the take selector zone. Now let's populate this sucker. Drag in all of your similar takes like you're assembling the Avengers, but instead of saving the world, you're just saving yourself from your client's revisions. Notice how they stack on top of each other? Now here's the magic trick that makes this super nice to be on the timeline. Click on any of the clips within the take selector, and then you can just close it. Now that one particular clip is referenced on the timeline. And now here's the icing on the cake with this system. Let's open it up again, and notice this little button right here. Notice this little button up here? They call it the ripple take button. It essentially allows you to ripple delete your timeline, moving the other elements. A lot of the time, timing isn't exactly the same amongst takes. That's where this really comes in. It allows you to move the selected take around to synchronize it with everything else. And then you can see the other trash can button, and that allows you to just cut the takes that you don't want in here anymore. And like you saw before, the take selector section is always indicated by this little icon. If you ever need to reopen it, just double click on it and it'll open up that take selector again. And finally, once a decision's made on which take to use, you can right click on it and click on finalize take. That will then remove the take selector and keep the currently selected take. As far as color grading goes, anything that's applied to the take selector will be applied to all of the takes within. So next time you're facing a mountain of different takes, remember the take selector is your ally. They'll keep your timeline relatively clean, your client's happy, and maybe even keep your sanity relatively intact. I think that covers everything for the take selector. If you want to see more short videos like this one, hit that like button.